The storm brings frequent anomalies. To help us analyze the situation, we brought some special guests to our show. Let's welcome our new friend, Researcher Medicine Pocket.
Yeah, me. Who else could it be? Before we continue, maybe we should be clear just what a friend really is. It is someone who is always by our side and brings us new opportunities. If that's the case, you might say the storm is our friend.
That's right. And to become good friends, we have to learn more about each...
Here I am!
Of course, a special guest deserves a special entrance. Allow me to present Miss Regulus from the Timekeepers team.
Alright, so what is it this time? Oi! So, this is how you lot treat your guests.
Don't worry, it has been very well calibrated. You won't get wet as long as you stay perfectly still.
Bingo! It's a perfect representation of Laplace's theories. As long as we have enough data, including what we gain from gnosis and unpredictable sources, we can totally form a formula that can describe its patterns.
Which brings us to Laplace's special program, Get to Know the Storm Together. Beginning with the Grandfather Paradox. Now, let us introduce the Grandfather Paradox in detail.
I've heard about it. It's like if someone went back to the past and killed his mother, or his father, grandfather.
It doesn't really matter who specifically.
Yeah, right. Suppose I'll just use myself as an example then. So, imagine that I survive the storm and find myself back in the past. And somehow I managed to accidentally off myself. But how could I mean the me that did it, do that if I did myself in during the past? That's the whole idea of the mother paradox.
So, do we need to worry about this paradox after the storm? I'm sure many at the Foundation would like to know the answer. And we can easily find a volunteer who has a mother in the past.
Hold on now. This isn't what I signed up for. That's cruel.
Don't worry. It only took a gun and a poor critter. The gun was made in 1930 and rigged to fire a tatzelworm's venom, which was extracted from an adult tatzelworm. After that, it was stored in Laplace's vault. Then, when time was reversed to 1929, the Foundation killed that tatzelworm with the very same gun.
So, what happened? Did the gun disappear?
No. In fact, nothing happened.
In conclusion, we can say that this paradox does not appear to occur in time travel caused by the storm. The implications might mean that what we're going through may be something even more complicated than time travel. So, Regulus, what's on your mind?
Just thinking, now that I wish I could meet my mother and myself in the past.
No matter how cruel reality gets, we're always free to imagine. So, you would...
I think I'd take her to the Woodstock Festival.
Because you want to make up for lost time?
No, because it would have been groovy to be there. Plus, if I met myself in the past, then I could tell her, don't you bloody take Apple out to sea on June the 3rd, 1966. I'm bloody serious.
I bet you wouldn't listen. My ship will blow up. That rocks. And that you would insist on sailing out to sea just to spite yourself.
Ugh. For once, I wish I wasn't born to be a rocker.
All that aside, do you think anyone actually has met themselves in the past?
It's hard to say. Laplace would have us tied up with a dog leash if they could. We're so rarely allowed to go out. No surprise if we haven't had it happen yet.
According to all accessible records in the Foundation, no one has ever met themselves in the past so far. But will there be an exception in the future? We just don't know. Well then, that's all for today. I'm certain our audience has learned a lot more about the storm, wouldn't you say?
Not a chance.
Why am I not surprised? Welcome to Laplace!